At the crack of dawn, Li Jun was already wide awake and full of energy. She clapped her hands loudly and shouted,
"Rise and shine, everyone. We're doing morning exercise."
The sleepy maids and eunuchs of Yangshu Palace scrambled out in a panic. Hong Yi, her first-rank maid, stood by a pillar with a blank expression.
"The Empress must be possessed,"
she muttered, watching the scene unfold with lifeless eyes.
"Her Majesty used to sleep until noon and complain about sunlight."
Just then, a voice came from behind.
"What's wrong?"
Shen Yuqing walked up beside her. They both turned to see Li Jun, already dressed in light training robes, neatly tying her ponytail.
"Prepare a horse. I'm going to the training yard."
A horse?
Everyone froze. They exchanged nervous glances. As far as they knew, the Empress couldn't ride a horse. She had once fainted just from sitting on a saddle.
"Yes, Your Majesty."
Xiao Taozi, the little eunuch, bowed and glanced helplessly at Shen Yuqing, silently pleading for help. Shen Yuqing sighed and gave a simple order to the guards.
"Bring the smallest, calmest pony we have. Make sure it's slower than a turtle."
If the Empress insisted on riding, at least she wouldn't go flying off and break her royal bones. A tiny pony clopped softly across the stone pavement and stopped in front of Li Jun. Right behind it, a tall and majestic warhorse was brought out for Shen Yuqing, its hoofs heavy and proud. The contrast between the two couldn't have been more ridiculous. Li Jun stared at the little animal with a deadpan look.
"Is this all we have?"
she said flatly.
"Why not just bring me a donkey?"
Xiao Taozi, the young eunuch who led the pony in, began to sweat nervously. In truth, Li Jun, the soul now inhabiting her body, had been a skilled rider since childhood. Coming from a wealthy family, horseback riding, archery, and every other expensive sport were just part of her daily life. Standing beside her own towering horse, Shen Yuqing replied coldly,
"If your Majesty prefers a donkey, I'll have them fetch one right away."
Li Jun's eye twitched. Gritting her teeth in annoyance, she marched straight to Shen Yuqing's warhorse, grabbed the reins, and leaped onto the saddle like she'd done it 1,000 times before. The warhorse snorted loudly and tossed its head in protest. Its hooves stomped against the ground, muscles tensing, as if ready to throw her off, and then it bolted. Eleven reared up with a sharp neigh and charged forward at full speed, startling everyone nearby. The sound of hoofs thundered across the courtyard, and palace staff scrambled out of the way in panic. Hong Yi screamed.
"Someone! Stop the horse!"
A eunuch cried.
Her Majesty is in danger.
Shen Yuqing immediately stepped forward, dashing after them using her Qing Kong. Palace guards rushed ahead to block the horse's path. But Li Jun leaned forward, whispering something softly into 11's ear. With one hand, she gently stroked the horse's neck. The powerful beast, which looked ready to rampage just moments ago, began to slow down. Its ears twitched. It let out a heavy breath, and gradually settled and stopped. Their Empress, once known for being spoiled and weak, had just tamed Shen Yuqing's warhorse.
"Was this really Her Majesty?"
Li Jun chuckled.
"Good. Don't embarrass me in front of a pretty lady."
Everyone stood frozen, dumbfounded.
What have Your Majesty just done?
Li Jun noticed the faint frown on Shen Yuqing's face. With her signature lazy smile, she extended a hand.
"Come ride with me."
Her eyes lingered on Li Jun's outstretched hand. Then, she took it and pulled herself up into the saddle, sitting stiffly in front of the Empress. Shen Yuqing had never been this close to anyone before. Since she was young, her parents had sent her away to learn martial arts. She didn't grow up with warmth or a parent's love. Her master was very strict, never showing her kindness. She had been taught to be disciplined and restrained. Affection is weakness. Her master's words engraved in her heart, so she had always kept a clear line between herself and others, guarding her distance like armor. Now, with the Empress seated close behind her, her usual calm was shaken. She could feel Li Jun's gentle touch around her waist as she took hold of the reins. Her muscles tensed. She didn't know where to place her hands. She sat like carved wood, unmoving and afraid that even the slightest shift would reveal her unease. Li Jun leaned in slightly, her breath soft against Shen Yuqing's ear, and whispered,
Honestly, I've lost my memories. Many things are missing. Only vague flashes remain. Kinga, I need your help.
If someone had tried to poison her, that meant danger was close, and not everyone in the palace could be trusted. The warm breath with a faint vanilla scent brushed against Shen Yuqing's ear, making it itch.
Kinger.
The way Li Jun called her made her skin crawl. Her mind blanked out. She didn't even catch the words that came after.
Since when were they close enough for such an intimate nickname? What kind of game was this girl playing?
Her brows furrowed as she tilted her head to glance sideways, searching for an answer in the Empress's expression. But Li Jun looked serious, her gaze calmly fixed ahead, as if nothing was strange. Up close like this, Shen Yuqing could see her clearly. Her skin was fair and smooth, her features delicate and finely shaped. Though her cheeks were still chubby, her beauty was already blooming. Her lips, red like ripe berries, formed a slight pout when she wasn't speaking. She still looked childish, yet the way she had tamed the warhorse earlier showed a calm and mature side that didn't match her appearance. A girl 4 years younger than her, now speaking sweetly and acting gently, disturbed her more than she expected. Li Jun seemed to sense the gaze and turned slightly. Their eyes met. Shen Yuqing quickly turned her head forward again, shoulders stiff, forcing herself not to react. But her heart had already lost its rhythm, and no matter how she tried, she couldn't calm it down. Li Jun looked a bit annoyed when Shen Yuqing didn't respond. She leaned forward and asked,
Why, aren't you saying anything?
Shen Yuqing blinked.
What?
Li Jun pouted.
Are you hungry? You keep staring at the steamed buns on my cheeks. If you want one, I'll give it to you.
Shen Yuqing couldn't help it. She burst out laughing. Her shoulders shook, and her soft laughter filled the morning air. She knew very well that ever since Li Jun recovered, her round cheeks had always bothered her. And now, Shen Yuqing had touched her sore spot. No wonder she pouted like that. It was just too funny to ignore. Li Jun had never seen Shen Yuqing laugh before. For a moment, she was mesmerized. The corners of her lips curved upward unconsciously. She offered her cheek.
If you're really that hungry, go ahead and bite it.
Unable to resist, Shen Yuqing gave Li Jun's cheek a gentle bite, just enough to leave a neat row of teeth marks. Li Jun gave a small yelp and laughed. Shen Yuqing smiled and lifted her sleeve to lightly wipe the spot.
I said I lost my memories. There are many things I can't remember, Jinger. I need your help to tell me everything about Great Key.
Amnesia?
Shen Yuqing muttered. Oh, she understood the reason behind all of Li Jun's strange behavior.
I'm your shadow guard. Your life comes before mine. Just say the word, and I'll do whatever you need.
Then she paused, concern flickering in her eyes.
Do you want me to call the imperial physician?
Li Jun shook her head.
No need. I'm perfectly healthy.